Welcome to my presentation. This is Nikita Pramod Chengte from BSc third year and from the group CB from Shri Shivaji Science College Amaravati, and my seminar topic is sedimentation. Now, what is sedimentation? Sedimentation is the tendency for particle in a suspension to settle out the fluid in which they are entrained and come to the rest against a barrier. This is due to their motion through the fluid in response to the forces acting on them. These forces can be due to gravity, centrifugal acceleration, or electromagnetism. In geology, sedimentation is often used as the opposite of erosion. In that sense, it includes the termination of a transport by siltation or through bed load transport. Settling is the falling of suspended particle through the liquid, whereas sedimentation is the termination of the settling process. Now, sedimentation is the process of allowing particle in suspension in water to settle out the suspension under the effect of gravity. The particle that settle out from the suspension become sediment, and in water treatment is known as sludge. Where a thick layer of a sediment continues to settle, this is known as consolidation. When consolidation of a sediment or sludge is known as excited by chemical means, then this is known as thickening. There are different aspects in sedimentation process. The sedimentation process comprise the following aspects. First is erosion, second is transportation, third is deposition, and fourth is compaction and cementation. Now first is erosion. The term erosion refers to the process of withering, corrosion or abrasion or of a material from smaller particle. The smaller units thus formed are relocated by water, wind, ice, animal or humans. The soil, the topsoil, organic material and other valuable natural resources are removed by the process of erosion. Now second is transportation. The sediment particles move under the action of the force of gravity and or the movement of fluid in which the sediment is entrained by a variety of sediment transport process such as rolling, sliding, jumping and suspension. The sediment transport is due to the movement in the fluid occurs in water bodies such as rivers, lakes, oceans and sea due to currents and tide, and in glaciers under the influence of wind. Now third is deposition. The sediment particle carried by wind, water and ice are laid down near the banks of the shore. The sediments carried by flowing water, for instance a stream, are deposited when the velocity of the flowing water decreases. The large sediment particles are deposited near the shore, whereas the smaller sediment particle settled away from the shore. Now we see compaction and cementation. This is the last. The deeply buried sediments are under pressure because of the weight of overlaying layers, which causes the grains to pack tightly. This is the compaction. Cementation involves the sticking of the sediment particle together with the help of cement, cementing minerals such as calcium carbonate, then silicon dioxide, iron oxide, and clay minerals. This is similar to the cement binding the sand grains in a bricks layers mortar. Now, take a look on global sedimentation problem. Damage of agricultural land because of the harmful material in sediments reduce the fertility and productivity of a soil. Sediment deposited in fertile plains hamper surface drainage. Its deposition in stream channels lowers the fluid carrying capacity, therefore causing more frequent overflows. Sediment deposition affect the quality of a water and sustainability of a human consumption. Loss of important sensitive aquatic habitat decreases fishery resources. Loss of reaction attributes such as boating, fishing, swimming, etc. Coral have been observed to be intolerant to sediments, and it affects the physical and biological process which hampers their existence. Thank you. Here I end my presentation. Thank you.